2024 saw a lot of great gym equipment releases, but there are many on the horizon for 2025. Many companies that I've basically been told from their companies, they're working on a lot of good stuff. I do get told that every year, not gonna lie. But I will say this year specifically, I've been given some specifics on some things companies are working on that I'm really excited for. Some I can share, some I can't share. I don't know if I can say that on camera. I think it's gonna be a good freaking year for the home gym. Let's talk through the equipment I'm most excited for. Hey guys, this is Coop. I'm supposed to do that at the end, but I just did. Hey guys, it's Coop from Garage Gym Reviews. Today I want to talk about some 2025 gym equipment I'm ready for. Some equipment I'm excited for. Every year, I mean, this is the beauty of capitalism, I guess. People are competing, and so they come out with new stuff. They're incentivized too because people keep building home gyms, and when people say their home gyms are done, they're not. Never say, my home gym is 100% done. It's not. Nope, 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 nope. But I want to talk about some equipment I'm looking forward to. Now, I've got this categorized basically by company. There's a ton of stuff.
Tons of cool stuff.
I will say some of this stuff, it may have been released or talked about, but I didn't have it in hand. It's like just newer stuff. Some of the stuff like hasn't been released. I'm hoping it's released. Stuff like that. I want to start with Prime Fitness specifically. One of the pieces I'm most excited about, undoubtedly, is the Prime Smart Arm. Now, I have the Prime Smart Arm on order. The Prime Smart Arm is essentially, for those that are unaware, is a bulletproof isolator that uses their smart arm technology and allows you to basically change the force curve, the strength curve, which I think the force curve and strength curve are two different things. It changes the strength curve, but it allows you to do it in an all-in-one machine in a compact space for not as much money, although still expensive, as their other machines. I freaking love Prime plate loaded equipment. It's the best. I don't know of anybody who really disagrees. It is unequivocally just amazing, the equipment, and great quality, made in the USA. It's fantastic. So the fact that they're making a unit that attaches to a squat rack, can take off, all this different stuff is sick. Now, a guy, No Way Jose, who has a sick home gym, he actually got one. I ordered it at the same time. Like, people always ask, like, Coop, do you always get stuff for free? Not always. I still buy a lot of equipment. The Prime Smart Arm, I wanted it, I was excited for it. We paid full price for it. Actually, I think we used a discount. GGR gave us 5% off, which you can also use. The Smart Arm, No Way Jose got it, and it had a lot of problems. It had a lot of stuff where he's like, dude, it's got some problems. So they went back to the drawing board. But without a doubt, I am so freaking pumped for that thing. I can't wait. Talking about bulletproof, some of their related stuff, the VTS and VTS Lite. I've got the VTS. I've been using it. We've got the VTS Lite too. I've been using it a lot. It's fun. It's freaking cool. Dude, their isolator, I know they're gonna feel some competition from Prime. They tease a lot of stuff, but they've teased basically a version of the isolator that mimics in some way the Prime Smart Arm attachment without basically violating their patent. So I don't know about how all that's gonna work out, but if they had that for the isolator, that would be really sweet because isolators are a really cool attachment. Their lever arms look amazing. They have the 3D handles and the arms that go off basically off of the isolator carriage. That thing looks amazing. And then the single stack. The bulletproof single stack machine looks really cool. And because they're a third mover advantage, they can basically fix things that people have critiqued on the other pieces of equipment. So that I'm pretty excited for. Basically, I'd love to see them have the ability to click into the isolator, have the opportunity to have two cables come off of it. What I think would be sweet is a single stack that has two arms off the side, kind of like the Titan Nemesis did. That would allow you to have a single stack that you could use for lat pull downs and low rows, but then have two separating arms that you could use like a functional trainer. That, in a perfect world, that's that. I would love to see that. I would love to see Bulletproof do that. So if you're not working on that, iteration Bulletproof, I think you should do it. Now, from Rogue, outside of the Prime Smart Arm, the piece I'm most looking forward to, and one that I've asked for years, this video is brought to you by Element. I've been using Element for the past year or so. Element is an electrolyte sugar-free drink mix. Basically, it's salt, flavored salt that you put in your water. It tastes very good. They now have a bubbly version
that tastes even better. Basically, it's a great option if you want to drink something other than sugary drinks. You want some benefits from electrolytes. Basically, the way I use Element is at the end of my day or midday when I'm starting to get tired. Basically, this is a good pick-me-up. Once I take this midday, I usually get out of the midday slump and then I'm able to keep working or training. But I've been using Element for over a year. I'm a huge fan and they now sponsor the channel. If you'd like to get your own free sample pack with any Element drink purchase, you can check out the link below, like button, go through there. It has an exclusive offer for you where you can purchase them. Also, try these. These are very good. Whether you buy them or not is your choice. It's the choice of a new generation.
The Rogue Rhino Trainer. Yes. I don't think Rogue gave enough credence to the Rhino. I think they were just like, this is cool. We'll do a standalone version. Yeah, you can put it in a rack, but it was made for belt squatting. They didn't seem like they thought through all of the potential things for it, to be used as lat pull down, to be used as a low row, to have attachments on it, to use it for all sorts of stuff like Pro Tim has done with the multi-use rack roller, to then have the functional trainer. So the Rhino Trainer looks incredible. And the grandfather clock system that they've come up with to extend the cable so you can use it for the functional trainer and use it for the belt squat without it being clunky. The attachment for the seat for box squats, the attachment for the low row piece. After using the FM trainer, it's just like, man, Rogue is back, baby. And that thing is gonna be sick. So I've got it on order, I'm excited for it. Then, dumbbells. This seems like a project that has been in the works and they teased about for like 5 years. I don't know, a long time. I want Rogue, and I think they're working on it, to come out with round head dumbbells with a nice knurled handle. I would love to see a Rogue adjustable dumbbell. The fact that they haven't yet blows my mind because that market is huge. I don't expect it this year. Maybe I'll be surprised. But the Rogue round head dumbbells, basically harnessing some of the old York round heads for the look, but then modernizing them with a nice knurled handle. Those would be pretty sick. Those would be money. And then I bet they'd make them in the US because they've got foundries that can cast them. That'd be sweet. Another one. This is a product that I expect many companies to come out with, the Combo Leg Extension Leg Curl. I have a Prime one on order, but a lot of companies I think are gonna come out with them. Rogue, I hope, comes out with one. They bought Reflex. They've made a lot of Westside specific equipment. It seems like definitely in the vein of something they can do. I think there's a market for it. I wanna see it. And I want to see it not made specifically for the university gym market, which a lot of their machines they come out with have been. I want to see one made for the home gym. A lot of people want that machine. Another company I know is working on this, Bells of Steel. They've talked about theirs. It will definitely be a more budget option, but I would love a budget option that has good adjustments on it and for the combo units. On Bells of Steel, they seem to come out with a lot of stuff that's unexpected. Like they'll just try stuff. An example was the Dreadmill. That was a pretty cool piece. It doesn't feel fully baked out. I'd like to see them work on that more and basically bring it more to life. They come out with some cool stuff. They came out with the Boulder Shoulder. That looks freaking sweet with plate horns on it. Like they're coming out with unique stuff. I'm hoping they keep that up. And so I expect that this year. Titan's coming out with theirs. That thing looks freaking amazing. Dude, Titan has been doing work. Like Titan's been coming out with some cool stuff. They've been doing collaborations. They did the one on the knurled twist lock collars. They did the Squat Max MD, the Titan incline bench, Titan series bench. Man, sweet. So I expect them to come out with more stuff, Titan specifically, especially on the collab, but the leg extension leg curl for both Titan and Rogue, I wanna see. Rep, I expect them to come out with one too. Like there's no doubt, like most of the companies that are on the market, they're gonna be coming out with some. Every year there's like a product. It's like the belt squat, the Smith machine attachment, which is another thing I'm gonna talk about. Every year there's like a focus. This year I think is generally, it's gonna be a lot of leg extension leg curls. I think we're gonna see a lot of those combo units. Rogue needs to update their specialty bars. They've done this kind of with their multi-grip bar, but I'm talking their safety squat bar needs an update. The trap bar needs an update. The Transformer X bar, I foresee them manufacturing. I think they are for Kabuki because Kabuki is kind of no more and they're changing their name to Takeover Strength. That's a whole big ordeal there. Rogue is taking over manufacturing for a lot of that stuff. I don't know if they bought the patents or whatever, but they're making them. I expect them to make the Transformer X bar, and if they do, I really want to try that one. It'll be sweet. So this is going to be a good year for Rogue. And they probably have a ton of stuff that I don't even know it's coming down the pipeline. Because this last year, it seemed like they were cementing their legacy again. They're saying, we're back in the game, baby. baby, because it'd been a bit since they come out with a lot of cool stuff, I felt like. Eleiko, I want to see the safety squat bar. There's only so much that Eleiko can make that fits within their, you know, strength paradigm, just their design ethos. Like, a safety squat bar seems extremely obvious. They came out with the op and deadlift bar, now the trap bar. It's like, man, come out with the safety squat bar. An Eleiko safety squat bar would be really sweet. Minimalistic design. I bet it'd be really well made, knurling on the handle. That's one I've been asking for years. So I hope that comes out. Another one, their Prestera series squat racks are fantastic. They're amazing. They actually, I think, influenced a lot of companies that have basically taken from some of their ideas, like the stainless steel front uprights, aluminum pulleys, compact squat racks with functional trainers, all that sort of stuff. But they didn't take it far enough. Eleiko, you need to come out with a center mount lat pull down low row, and you need to come out with a belt squat. If you could implement all that within the Prestera series, it's an ultimate rack. It's oh man, it would be amazing. Why they've neglected that, I don't know. I get that their market is not a ton in the home gym space, but man, you could make more in the home gym space. And if you want to go in the university market, they are looking for the same thing. High versatility and a compact platform. Do it! And then you got Rep, man. Rep's been on a tear, and I don't think they're stopping. One thing I really want from them is an integration with their benches into the Aris so that it can do leg extension, leg curls using the stacks you've already got. That would be really sweet. One thing I'm sure they're thinking through is like getting the strength curve, getting the feel for it, because a lot of those don't have it. They don't have far enough. They don't have enough ROM. The strength curve is off. It's just weird stuff. So I'm hoping they're dialing that in, but I expect and hope to see one of those. The lever arms, they have their ISO arms. Their ISO arms, they're a previous generation. They're just okay. I foresee them not coming out with one until they're right, until they're good. I don't think they want to do like oh, this is just okay. But that's one specifically, like, I think that would be sweet. Adjustable dumbbell stand, not just the cart, which I think they're coming out with pretty soon. Adjustable dumbbell stand that you can basically walk in the middle of the stand, and then a Smith machine attachment. They've got to. They teased one. Ryan, one of their co-founders, teased one on his Instagram. I think more companies are going to come out with those. Beyond Power, you're obviously going to see some updates for the Voltra. They produce updates all the time for firmware, but I want to see a new Beyond Power Voltra. One that goes heavier maybe, or what I'd like to see even more than that is attachments that the Voltra fits into. Whether they collaborate with other companies or creators, but I want to see some attachments where instead of having stacks, think of a leg extension leg curl, instead of having that stack that you have to pay for, takes a lot of space, you can't vary the strength curve, just put a Voltra in there. I actually made one, and it worked pretty good. The problem was it was an older reflex leg extension leg curl. It just wasn't the greatest leg extension leg curl, didn't have the best adjustments on it. If you took that stack and instead put a Voltra in, oh, that'd be pretty sweet. So I'm hoping that. Also, colors on a Voltra would be pretty sweet. I don't know why they only want the white, but Shogun has the Nordex. I want to see them compete against Freak Athlete. I want to see them come up with basically a Nordex quality with the stainless, the nice polyurethane pads. Like the Nordex is so nice. I want to see them do that, but I want to see them take that quality and have a competitor to the Freak Athlete Hyper Pro, or Freak Athlete come up with a nicer version of their Hyper Pro, because that's a sweet machine. There's a lot that can be done with that, but I want to see a more built out, more higher quality piece. But on Freak Athlete, they did tease or released in some way the Apex, which is their reverse Hyper GHR. It's a cool unit, basically like the Franken Hyper, but also does some more stuff. I want to try that one out too. Also, just random here, Rep, I want to see the calibrated plates. You guys have teased them for years. Where are they? They basically look like the Watson stainless steel plates. I want to see those. Also on Rogue, the honeycomb plates, we had them on order, and then they sent us an email saying there were some aesthetic issues, and so they're just canceling orders. And so we're watching to see when we can order them again and review them. Those things look really sweet, especially if they actually dampen when you drop them, if they make less noise and don't bounce as high. I think that could be a really cool option. It's just built onto the plate. That'd be sweet. But there you go. There's a bunch of equipment I'm excited for. There's a bunch of other stuff. That's the thing. It's like I could make this video so freaking long. There's a ton of stuff I know companies are working on this year that I'm really excited for. There'll be a bunch of unexpected stuff too, which is amazing. It's one of the fun parts of having a home gym. There's all this new stuff. I'd love to hear from you. What's some equipment that you're excited for? Let me know in the comments, and let me know what of those things I said you most want to see a review on. We'll get it worked in. This has been Coop from Garage Gym Reviews. I'll see you next time. Peace.